I think one of the great things about participating in the NCAA tournament is Selection Sunday and hearing your name actually called. And you know, you can run a million scenarios prior to and start looking at who, what, where, and it really doesn't matter. And it sometimes doesn't go as planned. We had a pretty good idea. You know, we were going to be locked in the 3-4 area, depending on what you know, what happened in some of the outcomes. But you know, so it's a great day. It's you're one of 68, and there's 357 of us or whatever there are, and you're one of 68. We're a 4 seed, and we've got a great opponent who's won a lot of games. They've got very good players. We'll dive into the individual piece after I'm done here in terms of what that team looks like. But again, anytime you find a conference winner and a team who's won as many games as they have, they understand winning. So we're excited. We'll, you know, been to Pittsburgh before and played in the tournament, and looking forward to that opportunity again.
Okay, questions for the players?
Sort of Kofi and Trent. First time we've had this kind of like celebration moment in 3 years here. What was this like? It seemed like it was more muted, kind of business-like reaction. What was your emotions going through that?
I thought it was special, especially like not having that last year. But to actually be able to see our name get called on, you know, TV, and us be a part of it. But most importantly, like having March Madness, like for the first time, you know, back in full capacity with fans. So we're excited. You know, we're super pumped. You know, like Coach said, we're ready. You know, to get going, get prepared. So it was special moment.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. You know, even though we didn't have the experience last year of just having like Trent said, full capacity and like actually watching the show and being here for media and stuff. You know, we're really dialed in and we're ready to, you know, to take that next step and go compete in the NCAA tournament. So it was really special for us.
Coleman, you know, Coach said that you guys kind of knew you're going to be a 3 or 4. So just when it got to that point in the bracket, like I know there's like in the first region, there's a little like anticipation when Arkansas got the 4. Were you just waiting for that?
Yeah, for sure. And then just seeing, you know, kind of anticipating 3 or 4, and then just waiting on what area we're going to be in. That's what we're all about. But I mean, I kind of had the feeling that we were going to be on that side of the bracket, and if you look at that side, it's also a very tough side. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Do any of you have friends that play for Chattanooga? Right, and did you talk to each other about wearing the shades?
Oh yeah, we did.
Nobody told me anything.
Kofi didn't get the memo.
I mean, it was a muted celebration. You guys kind of just clapped. Like, what was the mindset going into this? I mean, is it like a business thing, or how did you guys talk about how you were going to approach that moment when you heard your name?
Yeah, it's definitely a business thing, man. We've been here before, we've been to the tournament last year, and you know, we know how that feeling was. So we're not trying to get too high right now. We're prepared to go out there and play the hardest. You know, and just go out there and compete at the highest level. You know, so we're more focused on not celebrating right now, but celebrating in the long run when we complete the task.
This is for Kofi mostly. You returned Illinois in that video, or however you announced your return. You said you wanted to build your legacy. How important is it for you to go to a second weekend in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, it's very important, especially for these guys. You know, Trent. Who knew that Trent and DeMonte and those guys were going to get an opportunity to come back? You know, so I think it's really important that those guys, with the experience that I had last year, you know, being in that locker room, you know, crying and just regretting like that we didn't like play our best. You know, I don't think we'll have that. I know we won't have that feeling this year because we're prepared and we're going to tell the younger guys we're going to get them prepared for it. You know what it is. So I think we're going to be on point this year.
Trent, Kofi spoke about having the experience of being there. From your standpoint as a leader on this team, how will you approach it, having been in the NCAA tournament, getting these guys ready to have it go a better route this time?
I think the most important thing is, experience-wise, is, you know, Coach talked about it a lot. It don't matter what your record is or what seed you is, you just got to be better that night. And you know, I think, like you said, with experience last year, us having the 1 seed, we weren't ready for that, and we weren't the best that night. So I think, like Kofi said, you know, our mindset right now, as you know, a selection show called our name, is just more focused, you know, on trying to go out every night and advance, you know, and that's the most important thing on our mind right now is, you know, just trying to advance every week and just stay focused.
As for Coleman, what have the last couple of days been like for you guys as you've maybe recalibrated or reset a little bit?
Kind of just relax. Like Coach was telling us, you know, it's good to get a day off before all this. Just kind of get back into the right mindset, get your mind focused on preparing for, what, could possibly be the end of your season. You know, we're only guaranteed one more game, and kind of just laser focusing on that. And just, like I said, have the right mindset for the next couple of weeks.
Kofi, you basically get a week off games. What's that do for your body, for your legs heading into the tournament?
It just gives you an opportunity, to dial in more. It's not just on your body. It gives you the opportunity to rest more. Obviously, because you're not playing, but just get mentally focused. We get more time to prep, more time to prepare for these guys. Like we said, it's one game and you could be out there. So we're just going to take this time and dial in and make sure that we're mentally prepared and focused, on the common goal. So it's this week is definitely a big time for us to just come in, to get better, get up shots. We didn't shoot the ball well last game, but this opportunity is great for us to get up shots, just tighten up those little things that we need to do to win.
Coleman, I know Coach always wants a chip on your shoulder, so when you hear Seth Davis say Chattanooga's going to the Sweet 16, what was your reaction?
I mean, I already know that there's going to be a lot of people, betting against us. A lot of people had hope in us last year, and we didn't, have the outcome we wanted. But there's always going to be people that don't believe in us. But we're not going to really focus on that. We're just going to keep it one game at a time, and hopefully prove anyone who doubts us wrong. So.
I kind of want to go back to just being able to be with each other and watching the show. I mean, that's the first experience for you, even though you guys really kind of made 3 tournaments. The one was canceled. What was that like? I mean, just to have that moment with one another.
It's special. Like I said at the beginning, especially to see our names get called, being a part of it together, especially for the freshmen, their first time being on the team. But I think as I see this, Kofi, us, Monte, Jake, we still have that bad taste in our mouth of being eliminated in the second round. Yes, it's special, but we can't, lose. We don't try to lose track of, what happened last year and try to learn from it and go on because, like I said, seeds don't matter. We just got to be better that night, and we got to take that, into perspective and try to be the best, every night and go out there and just play hard.
For any of you guys, I don't know how much you pay attention to where the sites are, but before today, did you think it would be cool to play in this city, or do you guys even think along those lines?
I don't think the location matters. You gotta win the game. You gotta survive in advance. I don't really see the locations. I'm not going there for vacation. We got a goal. We're trying to get to the Final Four, possibly farther than that. But we have one goal, and that's to continue to survive in advance every night. So we don't really look at the palm trees that we're going to. So.
Before today, there was only one location that I knew that I even thought about was New Orleans. I heard about that from Trent. He told us that's where the Final Four was, and that's been my goal since he told me that. I had no care in the world about what the other locations were. That's my goal right now, so we're gonna get there.
Were any of you aware of the history of the Chattanooga versus Illini in the NCAA tournament?
Not until today, but we could guarantee you that history will not repeat. We're dialing right now. We're mentally focused, and we'll take it one step at a time. But our goal is like I said before I came back. My goal is to play in that last game, and everybody has the same focus right now. So I highly doubt that history will repeat itself with how hard we're going to
Were
play.
you guys even born then?
No.
So they wouldn't know.
Hans probably.
But, yeah.
So you did talk about it in the ready room.
No, I literally just heard it before I came to this room.
There's literally only 2 other Big Ten teams in the South. Do you guys welcome a chance to see like other faces in the next couple weeks?
Repeat that?
There's only 2 other Big Ten teams in your side of the bracket. Do you guys like welcome the opportunity to see teams not from the Big Ten?
Oh, of course. We're tired of the Big Ten right now, to be honest. We're trying to stay away from those guys. It's been obviously a tough year. We've been beating each other up. Really physical, long season, as you can see. But yeah, we're tired of them right now. But like I said, our main focus right now is taking the day-by-day preparation this week leading up to Friday, and just continue to have the focus of just surviving and advancing.
I personally don't care who it is. We were the #1 seed in the Big Ten. Let's not forget.
Kofi, when you returned to Illinois, did you envision this kind of day and this kind of moment with your teammates, and how did it compare to maybe what you thought it would be over the summer?
Yeah, absolutely. I envisioned it. Like I said, that was one of the reasons why I chose to come back with these guys. I knew how good we were, and I still don't think we've come close to hitting that peak, or getting to as good as we can get. We're still learning, we're still getting better. But I definitely envisioned this. These guys are really tough guys. They're winners. They want to win and they want to get better every day. So, just getting the opportunity to be selected today and just be around these guys and have that moment, it was incredible, and I definitely saw it.
Anything else for the students?